only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
One day, I'll be as great as you.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past...
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his...
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to...
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we...
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about...
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he...
Huh? Debt collector? But, it sounds like Yohei...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and...
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give... In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not
Wait, what? That's not what...
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every...
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there... Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt.
One day, I'll be as great as you.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
I see everything. I'll protect us. Get with me. My apologies. Unthinkable.
Hide the fairy!
Whirling snow. Our bond is strong. you about...
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of...
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more...
Oh, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is...
Is Shingo really that...
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like...
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been...
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people...
Oh,
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists, I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got this.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details.
Let's dance. Get with me.
hey,
Let's get down to business.
Take flight. Yeah.
No.
Dissipate. My apologies. Stand with me.
everyone okay?
Eavesdropper. Let me amuse myself a little.
Link! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Yeah! Yeah!
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. Hey, listen! He's talking.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel the feeling? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't take any more. I'm gonna... Yohei. Yohei!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going...
Huh? Who?
He stood up. And now he's...
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. But surely you should have... Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully. Your brother is your closest relative. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me.
But
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth, but after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I... Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed because... I was worried that if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to...
So then, why'd you go to the Grand...
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back...
My, look at you with your... Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his.
You're right. We were...
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the spirit.
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight.
Who's this? Come on. Fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Our bond is strong.
I'm ready!
My apologies.
Keep this! This will do!
Take flight.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content, huh? Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
We can talk about it later. They're about...
Shingo, are you all right?
Yohei, I had the weirdest... I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for yours.
All right, take him to get some rest. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong.
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our way then. Come.
Miko, would they really have lost their life? And if so, why the heck were you so...
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two
So, what was it?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Ah! Paimon's got it.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions.
Fair enough.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
Whew. Well, the main...
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree? Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book?
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the...
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book...
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully
But who wrote this book? And why? What do you think, Traveler? You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center.
Lady Yai, I finally...
Kuroda, what are you...
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending rank. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First...
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work. I have to come up with a counterplan.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma...
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize. The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult. Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look. Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover abilities to the characters.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just a helper.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve? Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Please speak to President Sangha.
All right, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous.
Oh, wow. Your first guess... wrong.
Yeah!
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we'd in bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic.
leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require.
But that means there's not...
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many... The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the super... I think we're going to have a difficult time... That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? So what we're going to do is create Inazuma, smash our rivals' sales numbers, and win our readers back. Incidentally, this will also be the best way...
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
The key to a successful light novel is when to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, there's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top art. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but
The Yai Publishing House has held many writers' submissions. The winner gets a huge amount of publicity. It's been the ticket to fame for a lot of authors. If you've...
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the... In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of... By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but...
Should I report this to my superiors? I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious... These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, the only recent book worth mentioning is, not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning. Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that. But, for example, we know we need an original...
Before you can answer, take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Liyue. But that would make it a
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. As long as the core content is interesting, my...
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What do you think? No one would ever go for that!
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but thoughts from the experts. Are we able to work?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core.
That's good. Okay, we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods, now we... Hurry, chapter 2, let's go.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would...
Before it came to what? What's...
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a... boss, get me a plate of fried tofu. Don't worry. This is my...
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko...
Of course. Everyone that takes part in the
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young... With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. that that...
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, I for one think there's a sizable...
Alright, well...
Great. Well, now Sato...
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
The strict Principal Raiden of the Inazuma Academy, with the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden. Are we absolutely sure?
We can and we will. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can...
Whoa. So we're really going ahead...
I suppose so. Once they're done writing...
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able...
The content is fine. Now we just need to... I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Some... She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point.